I'm excited to take this team on the road again. And we started the season at Indiana State and came out in our very first road game and took it to a team that had won a Missouri Valley Conference championship, 7 seniors, and did not have a flinch in our eye. I thought our young players went in there and handled things with some confidence and composure. The problem was the second half we lost our poise, the entire team, and came away on the short end after controlling pretty much 34 minutes, but then bounced back quickly. We got back at home and played a good SIU Edwardsville team. That team will do very well in the OVC, and now going back on the road to see yet another OVC opponent. We'll play SEMO tomorrow night and against one of my former assistants, Ty Margenthaler, a dear friend of mine, and thinking of him, and it's always interesting when you go against a former assistant, but he knows how I operate, I know how he operates, and both of us have some young players and some veteran players. Bradshaw and Hackman for him are 2 players that we certainly have to be aware of because they have been with Ty since he's been there. They're great shooters. They're really, really good kids. They work hard. They're trying to get the program heading in the right direction, and those 2 I know that he rely heavily on. They both are scorers. They both can go off the bounce. They understand what's expected on both ends of the floor, and he'll look to them both for a lot of leadership. He added a Robinson into his lineup, a transfer from Alabama, who gives him some athleticism, a player that really can create off the dribble, a player that comes from a power conference and does not back down to any sort of competition. Their game at Missouri, she was the one that could actually make a play when needed. Missouri was able to come away with the win in that game, but I think it's mainly because of Missouri's length. Their length was able to get out and deter their shooters. But Robinson is somebody that's really, really good off the bounce, and those 3 are really key players that we've got to be aware of and know. The last time we went down there, we didn't play very well, and that was 2 years ago. And last year, the game was kind of excruciating in some regards. We were up big at halftime, but let that lead slip away and got outscored in the second half. And give credit to SEMO, they really battled. But this is a road trip that involves 2 teams. I mean, we're going to stay out on the road after we play SEMO and head down to Nashville and play another power team in Vanderbilt. Not done a scout on them yet. Glenn is working on that. I'll talk more about Vanderbilt on Friday after the game. But I'm excited about this opportunity. A young team that's getting better. I really have liked the look on Jackie Kemp's eyes with the basketball. She's getting better. She cut her turnovers down in the last game. Her sidekick, Jenny Valide, is playing at a very, very high level that you'll see her. She's playing starter minutes now and very well could jump into that starting lineup soon. Our returning players, I think Missy Price is playing her best basketball she's ever played and need to keep her under control. And I think Denisha Womack and Sadie Stepanovich both have kind of found their niche in terms of helping each other out, playing with each other, playing one maybe coming off the bench, one starting. But I like the 2 of them together, and you'll probably see the 2 of them together a little bit more in tomorrow's game with SEMO. But it's important for us to keep getting better. We want to come away, obviously, with a victory, but we want to play well. I think the focus is really doing what we do to the best of our abilities, and when we do that, good things usually come our way.